Hello everyone. This is Protei Development Plan. We are 2011, November 24th. This is Cesar Harada from London, UK. So our concept is a shape-shifting monohull sailing robot. It's primarily invented to clean up oil spill, but I will propose here how we could develop Protei. First of all, the objective. We want to have a powerful, positive environmental impact. And to have this great environmental impact, we need to prove our technology works with a proof of concept. With the proof of concept, we can claim we have an innovation, and we can start operation on the ground to serve environmental purposes. Here, environmental sensing and ocean cleaning. So this is what we have now. We have prototypes. Protei 1 has a front rudder demonstrated that we can control a large object with little force. Protei number 2, it had an articulated hull and had impressive and surprising sailing properties. Protei number 2 is still to date the prototype that sailed the best. Protei 5.5 with its long arms and weaker motors. These are three prototypes which are 1 meter long and that would be more suitable for ocean sensing. They could carry lightweight scientific instruments. On the other hand, we have larger prototypes. 6 meters is just an indicative size that will explain further development. I will explain in further developments. So, in larger Protei we have Protei number 3 that is already 3 meter long. It was built in 5 days by one man for under $100 in the Lake Pontchartrain near New Orleans. We have Protei 6 that is also 3 meter long, but it was built in Rotterdam in the Netherlands by a larger team, or in over 3 months with a much larger budget. So how are we going to take Protei 1 meter for ocean sensing that works? And how are we going to make a Protei of 6 meter for ocean cleaning that works? So this is the route I would suggest. So first, on the left side, focus on building a Protei 1 meter that works remotely controlled. Learning from previous design, especially Protei number 2, I believe we can make a simple, robust Protei with a commercial RC kit, an existing kit that we buy out of the shelf. The shape of the curved hull is chosen out of the best lift profile, and the RC kit determines the power available, hence the size of the boat and the surface of sail. The simplest way. Now we can replace the RC receiver by an Arduino plus an Android phone that will allow us to highly complex computation and mesh networking for a very affordable cost. A typical Android phone has a built-in GPS, accelerometer, high-resolution camera, microphone, data logging capabilities, relatively long-range communication, it's a phone, and all of this in a low-consumption package. So it's a very good way of developing the technology. These two platforms are open source, Arduino and Android, so they're extremely popular and they will ensure our platform to have immediate adoption. So on the 6 meter side, it seems to be a bigger stretch to achieve unmanned vehicles straight away. To go from Protei 6 that I call Batman to Protei maybe 10, which is unmanned for ocean cleaning. So in the same way as we're passing from the remote control stage for Protei 1, there might be many things we could learn from sailing Protei. Yes, I said sailing Protei. Let me introduce you to Robot. So Robot is currently the world champion in autonomous sailing. It's made in Austria and it's based on a well-known sailing boat that is normally sailed by people. The human here is replaced by a machine, the energy by batteries, the muscle by motors, the senses by sensors, and the brain by a computer on board. The robot uses a solid manned sailing platform. We'll use a new flexible platform, so we need to get to know it first. Can you imagine yourself sailing a fast sailing boat that changes shape? I personally can't wait to feel how it feels from the inside. Imagine the world's best sailor, windsurfer and kitesurfer trying out her machine and giving us feedback. I mean, that would be an amazing experience to have, and if we have feedback from really very experienced people, that would be very valuable experience to incorporate in the development of Protei. So now the picture is very clear, and if we manage to do these two things, so the 1 meter Protei for sensing and the 6 meter for cleaning, but primarily we prove it for the sport, then we already have a proof of concept, because our innovation is The innovation is the shape-shifting monohull selling robots. That's our proof of concept. So now, as soon as we have two working platform, remote control 1 meter, we can already start to have operations. So we can already do ocean sensing at least. So we can already take a small remote control boat on, for example, polluted side and start to do ocean sensing. And now if you look carefully, in the process of developing an hose cleaning technology, we're going through multiple developments. And we may have in our hand a technology with multiple applications. We have already two formats, 1 meter and 6 meters. And each of these formats have two main applications depending on what's on board. So on the 1 meter side, we have remote control, so mainly maybe as a toy. And for Arduino and Android, the upgrade, we can contribute to ocean science. On the right side, on the 6 meter one, for the man, we can have a man Protei, we can do sport like sailing for leisure, and for the unmanned version, we can do ocean cleaning. But this way, we are actually touching different audiences. So with the toy, we are touching kids, also DIY hobbies like Instructable and like open hardware crowds and hackers who want to play with our stuff, and also the scientific community, which are also, I mean, in some respect, I mean, they are hackers in the sense that they open electronics and they modify it. So maybe we could already do some oil spill sensing, or radioactivity sensing, or measuring some plastic in the ocean, or measuring other debris, or just contributing to physical oceanography, like measuring salinity, temperature. I mean, all these things that are usually done for oceanography. And for sailing, then we can also sail so on the right side for sailing and for the speed, and also for endurance. I mean, having an articulated hull is so radically new, we don't really know if we are going to increase the lifespan of a boat by making it flexible in the waves, or if it's going to reduce the life duration. So that's a big challenge. And also, we can reuse the artificial intelligence that we have been developing for the Protei 1 meter for the unmanned vehicle for ocean cleaning. And then that's the original purpose, is to clean up oil spill, plastic, and maybe other pollution or debris in the ocean. And so if we manage to do all this, we will have a solid project and certainly achieve our goals. So first is to serve the environment, the people, and by putting together an amazing technology, maybe we can even make some money. So that's it for today. And so if you, I will explain more the development of Protei 1 meter and Protei 6 meter in the next short video, so stay tuned and visit protei.org, protei.org. Thank you.